Like a lot of people, I started out cheap with Logitech. This is my Logitech G29 on a wheel stand I got 2 years ago. And over those 2 years, I went from using it once in a while on fins like F122 to now using it multiple times a week on fins like iRacing, Dirt Rally 2.0, and other games even. Now before we go through what I bought, this rig cost me $2,600 to make, but if you include a monitor arm and some other fins I got, it cost over $3,000 total. Before we go over what I actually bought, you can check the description for a link to a website listing everything I got, how I saved money, and my review on everything. You can also skip to this timestamp right here to go straight to the build. To start off, I went MOZA for the wheel. I got the R12 over the R9 wheelbase to have plenty of force feedback, and I bundled that with the KS wheel for Formula and GT racing, along with the CSV2P wheel for rally and everything else. For pedals, I went simagic over MOZA though with the P1000. Seems like great pedals, and I'm able to add haptic onto it later easily. I also got the extra springs and rubber kit for it. Also from simagic, I got the DS8X shifter from them, since it can swap from each pattern to sequential with just this switch. And for both MOZA and simagic, I used the SimMotion website, and using the bundle builder to save money. I did one order per brand. The cockpit was much harder to decide though. My original idea was the SimLab GT1 Evo from Micro Center to avoid shipping costs, but they went out of stock. And I found Six Sigma Sim Racing had free shipping, but what really sold me on their rig was unlike the SimLab, the shifter arm was longer so I can fit a mouse pad on it, and the shifter plate was bigger to fit a handbrake later on. I had to get their 6S80 cockpit for enough stability. And with the cockpit, I got 4-inch caster wheels from racingcockpits.com to be able to move my rig easily since I don't have enough room for a permanent one, along with adding more height to my rig so my monitor is not too high. For the bucket seat, I got the NRG Prisma, and that was an amazing choice. And for everything else like cable management, I'm going to go over that later. Alright. The issue is you're not actually supposed to tighten all the way. Alright. I don't know, but then right on the we're doing it like this. Here, this is what that looks like. So you see what I'm doing? Slide it. Oh. So the instructions here show that you need a 40 by 80 by 400, and it's like that too tall, 80 millimeter, and set it in there. But in the back, they actually have seat mounting instructions that are different, and they actually show the 40 by 40 by 400 down there. So we are supposed to use that 40 by 40 by 400, which are those, and it was just in different instructions, so it's time to get mounting these then. Trapping myself. Oh boy. Alright, we're singing this. Please say I even put this on the correct direction. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. So, I put these on the wrong side. can't show you what's happening under here, but it's just like I'm trying to push it on the screw and it just keeps going around and like I can't. Oh, it might not be the right nut. I found a slightly bigger one. Actually, majorly bigger. Well, what do you know? Using the wrong nut all along. Alright, well, that screws on now. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. Working. I'm gonna try to slide this side on and screw that side. I slid the two nuts in. How in the world am I gonna get this in? So the issue is not how far these are, it's how far the bar is. So these bars are so pulled in, and I don't know how to fix that. What I can do is loosen this. So it hopefully loosens. I'm getting like, okay. That might be what I have to do. We're gonna try it. Didn't make a difference. What if I loosen the ones under here that I was struggling with? I just spent 45 minutes trying to get this plate on, and now I have to take it off. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. And it won't fit past there. Do get a first glance at how this is going to fit at my desk, and I am liking the looks of it. I am really liking the looks of this. It fits the entire wheel plate under my desk with these perfectly against that, almost. I can't quite make it perfectly against it, but really close. I don't want it touching the desk anyway. So, the seat's not going to be much farther back than when I'm using that wheel over there. And I'm going to have a monitor arm to bring it even closer so it can go right in front of this wheel. It can go right up to the edge of the desk about. So this needs to be centered. Looks pretty perfect. Look at that. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Should try solo. I can hold it. Nope, that's coming off. Oh, but it's connected there. Nope, it's not. Oh boy. Well, I got it connected. Oh. Well, I thought of an easier way. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Shoot, I'm still gonna have to do at least one side. Oh boy, that's scraping that all up. Kind of rub off. Okay. I still have to screw one side in. I'll lift every single part of this. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, how is it stuck? Oh, not good. Not good. That's being pulled way out. Shoot. Well, now it's putting all the weight on it. Any shot of tipping this on its side. Oh boy. Things are falling out the bottom. Shifter mount's about to fall out. It's going down. It's going down. It's on its side. Ooh, I love those wheels. Oh yes. Are you even still recording? Looks pretty good. Just need to wait for the shifter to come, seat to come, USB hub and power strip. Looking good. 100% force feedback. Alright. Oh boy.
One left items. 30.
Oh, I did not break enough. Okay. 9 days after testing the rig and the folding chair, the power strip arrived. The hole was meant for M6 screws, but I needed M8 to fit, so we took it to drilling. And don't do this, it did not end up going well, and we ended up bending the frame by doing this. After filing the metal down, it made no difference, as you can see from this mounting. But yeah, still don't do this. Here. Oh. You got the shifter on here. Not fully screwed in yet. Banged up this by scooting it around a whole bunch, but it's okay. So this kind of hanging off a bit at an angle like this does seem to work. And if you want to see the mounting, those are the holes I used. I used those two there, that one there. So I'm going to tighten that down really quick and see how that goes. So, made another mistake. I was following a video which said how to do it, and I thought I followed it correctly. But I mounted this backwards, and so we had to unscrew it all, and then slide it, and re-screw everything in. But, one of the issues was, the screws. It didn't come with T-nuts, because I don't think they were supposed to mount it with T-nuts, this seat slider. So, the screws were actually really long, and I used my own M8 T-nuts. But the screws were so long that they stuck out the other side of the T-nut and they wouldn't fully screw in because it would hit the bottom of the ridge in here. And you don't want that. So I had to actually take it out, use my own M8 screws that I had extra from building this rig, and then re-screw everything back in. But that is the last bolt. So let's get that out the way. Oh shoot, everything's locked. Alright. Hopefully the seat slider gets looser as I use it more. But, alright, my knees are like hitting the wheel here. Alright, we got a massive update. Got a package right there of 3D printed parts for mounting the power supply and USB hub to the rig. Got this cable management thing on there, one of them. And I tried originally with Velcro strips, it doesn't work. Too wide, so we're just using zip ties like they were meant to be. Old microphone's off right there. New microphone is on. It's a really nice stand. It's sprint or whatever, so I can set it way out to when I'm racing. Then we also set up this. I have a second spot for another arm to connect, which is down there for when I get a second monitor. But it has cable management parts, which I still need to set up all the cables for everything here now. Don't love the price of it for 3D printed stuff, but I'm not going to be able to actually 3D print anything myself. So this is just going to be the easiest way. Now, one thing I'm wondering is I told them to send it with mounting hardware, but I don't see mounting hardware. Alright, so the final things arrived. First off, we got... I found like an HP keyboard wireless that I could use on my lap. But it was like mushy keys, and a lot of them seemed like that. So I got the same keyboard as I have on a computer downstairs, not my computer. Logitech K270. Alright, so I just did a time trial competition here. These are my 3 lap times in the new rig on Watkins Glen in the Formula 4. I chose the Formula 4 because it had a lot of downforce, harder to spin out. So, these are our 7 contestants. They're not competing against me. I'm much faster. So go ahead and take a guess which one you think is going to win. I'm going to show some highlights really quick of them, and then you get to see the leaderboard at the end. Break. Alright, some nice highlights right there, some great fun, and if you guessed Colin would win, you would be right. He's my friend. Dad's second, not far behind, and Grandma V also not far behind. So, there we go, that's it for this video. If you want to see me testing the rig out, like for real and doing a real race, go ahead and click the video at the end of this. It'll be posted in 1 week's time, and you can go ahead and watch that.